What's going on? 3 people here now. Wait till it reaches that magic number of 4 or 5, and then we'll start getting into just a very short live drive to accommodate the match reaction morning. Very short one that I did earlier. Haven't been able to really tune into any post-match reaction or anything like that, so we're just gonna vibe. We're just gonna vibe from here. Hey, my brother, that one was for you, bro. That one was for you as well, my brother. I hope that you're enjoying the result. That's all that I want you to have to enjoy with this club at the moment, okay? No performances, no games, no ins and outs. 3 points for you and 3 points for Padre. Okay, my G, my brother. 7, 8 of you here now. Why not? Let's kick it off. Quick 15 minutes before I rock up to the office today. Inter hold their nerve very, very well. I was exceptionally impressed with the way that we came out in the second half. Basically with a rocket up our ass. I just want to focus on a few positives from today that I really think are going to keep manifesting into our season. I don't think this is the last time we're going to sit here and say how impressed we are with Marcus Thuram. I just, like, you know what's shit though? About at the start of the season when he was starting to pick up form, I said to myself, you know what, this is probably just going to be the guy that we sell off at the end of the season for Plus Valenza. But you know what? I didn't care then, but I'm starting to care a lot again now. I don't want to lose this guy. I don't want to lose this guy. He is so bloody good, and he plays with everything. The guy is just black and blue energy. Like, he is everything that encompasses what it means to be a player at this club. It's almost like he dreamed for this club. He loves playing for Inter, and he's so selfless. He's so selfless. Like, I'm just half expecting him one day to yank the ball out of Lautaro or Hakan's hands and go, can I take one of these penalties that clearly I've set up? Like, I think he's got something like 5 goals and 4 assists this season, or 5 assists and 4 goals. Really, he's got about 6 or 7 assists, because he's won how many penalties for us now? That has to be the 2nd or 3rd penalty Marcus Thuram has won from us. Hakan, 11 out of 11 penalties. History in the making as he becomes the most successful penalty taker for Inter. In a row, that is. I don't think anybody's hit 11 in a row. Speaking of 11, we've got 11 with us now, 13. Thank you very much. Make sure you like the video, subscribe if you are new to the channel. And of course, leave a comment. Let us know what you thought about the game today and how you're feeling going into the November international break with a very healthy points tally. And I speak about points tallies because I don't want to speak about being up the top. I don't want to speak about being first. It's what, match day 13, 14? I forget. How many games have we played now, guys? Because we've got 31 competition points. And we've only dropped 2 games this season. So if we drop the 2 games, that means I think we've got 31 from 36. Is that right? Do we have 31 from 36? If that's the case, man, it doesn't surprise me that the first and primary objective that I spoke about with my chest when I was driving to Warragamba Public School about 4 weeks ago, I remember it, I said, no, it wasn't 4 weeks ago, it was longer than that. It was longer than that. I said there cannot be a top 4 race this season. I don't want to hear the word Crapalanta. I don't want to hear the word Roma. I don't want to hear the word Fiorentina, and I definitely don't want to hear the word Lazio. This season had to be a season for me where these guys don't exist. They don't exist. And as of today, for the first time this season, I'm going to say it with my chest properly. They don't exist. This is no longer a season where they should not exist. I am firmly in the belief that these sides are not a threat to us this season. We are going for the title. Whether we win it is a different conversation, but we are going for this. Atalanta are not, Lazio are not, Roma and Fiorentina are not, and I dare say, as of today, Napoli are not either. They lost to Empoli in Naples. Rudy Garcia is not going to be around after Christmas. So in a league where Napoli need to catch us by 12 points now, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. In between now and December, Napoli should still drop points because they'll go through a managerial transition. The only thing that can keep them going is a massive run in January when they come back. It's not going to happen. Guys, it's November and we've buried Atalanta, Lazio, Roma, Fiorentina, Napoli. They're finished. Not for themselves, but for us. They're not here. And they won't be here. I don't want to see them. If we can hold our nerve and get 3 points in Turin and a certain other side from our city doesn't pick up 3 points, I'm going to stand up and say they're done as well. Getting frustrated because we really are our own worst enemies. Our own worst enemies. Napoli lose Osimhen for the African Cup of Nations. Rudy Garcia may not come out at the end of the international break. I don't think he does. He's got to be sacked before Christmas, Ian. He's got to be sacked before Christmas. So I can't be wrong. Like, they're done. How can we sit here and say otherwise? How can we sit here and even say for a second that they're a rival to us this season? Because they're not. And Milan play Fiorentina next. Fiorentina, what's going on, Anto? Where'd you come from, my brother? Legend, absolute legend. Best defense, best differential by a margin. Yeah, we've done this all with a negative transfer budget. And that's what pisses a lot of the rival fans off, especially the Juventini, is that they've been banging their hands on their chest about our financial status, thinking it was going to be our biggest downfall. We're still here. We're not going anywhere. And Atalanta play Napoli. So technically this match, what we've just done today, guys, actually not today, what we've done against Frosinone, what we've done against Torino, what we've done against Atalanta, we've confirmed that the game in Turin, as much as a must-win as it is, in theory, is not a must-win on paper, statistics-wise. It's not a must-win, but it is. But it fucking is. You get me? You understand? Of course you all understand. Got to win that game. Got to go there and beat them and shake them up. Because if you can go there and shake them up, then we can look ahead. Then we can look ahead a little bit. But that'll be a conversation for deeper into the international break when I tee up with a couple of rival fans and we shoot the shit and see how we're feeling. I'm just really impressed with the way that everyone seems to be handling themselves. And something else that's worth noting, because did anybody see Lautaro Martinez look like we lost the game at the end of the game because he didn't score? It's exactly the reaction you want from your striker. And it's exactly the sort of reaction that tells me Lautaro Martinez is out for blood the second he gets back. He hates walking off that pitch without scoring a goal. Absolutely hates it. Detests it. He should have squared that one back for Arnautovic, though. I hope in the dressing room someone said something to him, because Arnautovic was open for all money, and that was the confidence booster that Marco would have needed to make sure that he keeps his legs, you know, fresh, fluid, and going. Definitely should have scored. We should have made we need to make a statement to Turin. However, yep, history is against us. Yeah, history is against us over there, but history is made to be changed, man. It's made to be changed. I'm feeling confident that we can go there and hurt them. But the problem with Allegri's pragmatism is that you can go there with good intentions. You can go there going for the jugular. You can go there to kill and come back dead. And that's the problem. 8-point gap to third and 10-point gap to 10th. Yeah, to fourth. Yeah, bro. Not only that, like, because there's 4 spots, obviously. So it's an 11-point gap to fifth. There is no such thing as a top 4 race this season. And I'm really, really happy to be able to say that, because I'm usually a very pessimistic person that thinks that we're going to grind this all the way out to the last days to reach our basic goals. I can tell you right now, even a fan like me who expects the worst, I am not down for any sort of top 4 battle this season. That's done. We've buried that by collecting 31 out of 36 points. Grande. We will batter them. They don't have one player that I'm scared of, to be honest. They've got a couple. They got a couple that scare me a little bit, Ian. But as I said, we'll talk about that when the international breaks up. We go into the break, though, looking fresh, because Arnautovic came back today, meaning that only Juan Cuadrado was the only one carrying an injury. Although I do know Aslani was a little bit, I think he might have been just fatigued or something because he didn't play today. Noticeable entry today from Stefano Sensi. I forget what minute he came on. In fact, I don't even know if he touched the ball, but Stefano Sensi came on and played football today for Inter. Yeah, Stefano Sensi came on and played football today for Inter. We are already in the round of 16 in the Champions League, 2 games before on top of the league. Now I just want us to focus on the league. Me too, bro. Me too. Big up Mattia and Anthony for what you're doing for Inter Worldwide. Keep up the good work, bro. Thank you for supporting us, Giannis, bro. We cannot do this without you and your memberships. Same as Ian, same as everybody else. Okay? Aslani picked up a slight strain, I believe. Yeah, not a problem. I noticed that Davi Klassen didn't get minutes today. He must be sitting there wondering what's going on. Although he's such a gentleman, all this stuff was probably agreed upon at the start of the season. My gut tells me that he wanted to play for an elite club even if he didn't get to play. So that's why he took his $1.5 million for the season and said, man, I'm actually happy to train with Inter for a year. I'm happy to train with Inter for 1 year if you need me to, man. Came on in the 81st. Okay, cool. That was around about the time where I started to switch off, set up the camera, and was just like, we're going to win this game. It's too easy from here. So obviously we know where the threats and the rivals are going to come from this season. And as I said before, I'm really happy that we've been able to basically bury hard better than staying at Ajax. Tell me about it, Basisa. Place is a mess. I don't even know if they won this week in the Eredivisie. They were 11th on Friday night when I checked. They need to get their act together. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. There's not much else to talk about. It was going to be a quick one. Yeah, shout out to Mattia. I know he was feeling the love, and I know for a fact that he wanted the show to go on, and that's what we've done here. And big up to the boys for backing up that difficult Salzburg result with a cagey game today. Like, Frosinone have played great football since Fabio Grosso took over, and then obviously eventually left. But you know, you've got Di Francesco, who's rejuvenated his career. He's playing good football with them at the moment. And I actually expect them to collect enough competition points to survive the drop. I know that they're new and fresh, but they can definitely trouble a fair few sides. We're beating the smaller teams, which was our problem last season, enjoying our football. They drew today. Ajax, Jesus Christ, what a mess. Boo. Boo! It's just really good to have 31 out of 36 points. You know, it really says something about the team. It says something about the efforts, and it says something about the performances as well. Inter have done a fantastic job getting themselves to this position domestically, despite a very heavy fixture of rotation. Fixture list, sorry, a very heavy rotational list of fixtures. And I just hope that when we get back, we keep it going. I know we've got tough games on the horizon. Oh yeah, Roma was in there as well. We can't forget Roma. Torino, Roma, Atalanta, Frosinone. Those 12 points out of 12 leading up to Juve. Huge competition points. Huge competition points. So now we need to go to Turin, and we need to back it up after that. I think that the aim should be 9 points out of 9 before Christmas, because I think it's only 3 games. I think it's 3 games until Christmas in Serie A. It should be 9 points out of 9. Minimum 7, and the only drop points have to come against Juve. Can't be dropping points against anybody else. If we draw against Juve, it is what it is. I will take it and walk out of Turin. Juve, Benfica. Madness this morning. I think they were losing 1-0 to Sporting Lisbon, and then 1-1, and then 2-1, all in like 94th and 99th minute. So just goes to show. I mean, I was relaxed this morning, but I shouldn't have been, because football games can change in the last, like literally the last 60 seconds, man. Someone can just bang, bang, in and out twice on end. All right. Unless there's nothing else or no talking points from the game, which I don't think there was. I'm happy to go through the starting 11 just quickly. I think Sommer was fantastic once again. Did everybody see his reaction just after that Di Marco goal? That was something special, just his reaction on his own. Damian was absolutely awesome as a right centre-back. And then we saw De Vrij come in to shift it to centre-back, and then Damian move into Dumfries' position. Basically, everyone got a lot of unnecessary rest that needed to today. We had Dumfries go off. Thuram went off as well. I expected Barella to go off, but it looks like that he was dragged out a little bit longer. Mkhitaryan finally got the rest that he needed. And yeah, look across at Milan, 1 win versus Paris since the last international break. Yeah, and Di Maria with the goal of the season. The goal from DiMarco this morning was just unreal. And whether he meant it or not, I couldn't give a flying shit, because I saw the reactions from some of the rival fans after it went in, and I thought it was yet just another temper tantrum from a bunch of 6-year-olds. That's going to be it for me today, guys. Thank you to the 21 people that stuck around here. 22 now. These live drives are starting to get a little bit more action, traction, all of the above. Thanks once again, and a big shout out to my brother Mattia. We love you dearly. We will see everybody soon on the channel. We're in no Champions League this week, which is nice. So yeah, that's it for Inter for a while, man. International break. We come back on the 26th. I'll be around in the international break. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Ciao ragazzi.